So, what's up, everybody? It's been a minute. I figure I'll just do a quick rough draft real quick. Want to tap back into it. It's a lot going on in the media, a lot going on in the media. And yeah, man, it's like, why not? Let me give my take on what's going on. Um, I hope everybody's good. Um, tap in with me, leave your comments. If you got my number, call me, text me. You want to chop it up about anything that's going on, want to give me your opinion, or you want my opinion on something. So as you can see, um, Eric Adams is speaking out about his federal indictment. Um, I felt something was coming. I just didn't know when, and the reason why is because I remember months back. Uh, I remember hearing about how he was approached um, by federal agents. And these federal agents approached him and they told his staff and security to back up. And they told him, Mr. Adams, give us everything from your pocket, give us your phone, give us whatever you got, and take us to your spot. And I was like, wow. And I heard it, because right here, New York, Jersey, Connecticut, tri-state area, we hear stuff like as soon as it happens, we hear it. So when I heard that, I'm like, damn, Eric Adams. I'm like, wow, the mayor, they pressed federal agents, told his security, y'all back up, Mr. Adams, give us your phone, turn over everything, and bring us to the apartment. So I knew something was coming. I just didn't know when it was coming. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what they're talking about.
This is not a youth thing. This is a youth thing, Eric Adams. This is not a youth thing. Your policies are anti-black. You are a disgrace for all black people in this city.
Mm.
The things that you have done are unconscionable.
You hear him?
You hurt our schools. Our streets are dirty. Our children are.
So the man in the background, um, as actually it's a man in the background who's saying these things on the bullhorn, but there's plenty of people around him who are against Adams because Adams has had some very foul practices over the years. People have been speaking out about it, but not uh, being heard. The media wouldn't listen to them. People wouldn't cover it. So they had to form, their own groups, almost like a coalition to speak out about these unjust things. And he was one of the things that these people spoke about numerous times. Um, you know, um, he the gentleman in the background is letting people know that this is not a black issue, what's going on with Eric Adams. Eric Adams doesn't even take care of black people. The schools are dirty, the neighborhoods are terrible. And this is what the man is saying in the background. So it's like there's, these nothing, it's almost like nothing's changed. You understand what I'm saying? So now when people look at him as a criminal, you kind of think like, wow, well, if he really didn't do anything and change anything, then maybe he is. So we'll see. Check it out. See what he's saying.
Harassed by the police. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can shush me all you want, but the people are with us. And this is not a black thing. This is a justice thing.
So now this is the thing, right? So now you hear um, this is not a black thing.
First of all, I want to.
This is not a black thing. This is a justice thing. You don't take care of black people. Don't try to make it seem like they're coming after you because you're black. No, they're coming after you because it's time for them to get justice. The people deserve justice. you are doing crooked things. Uh, let's see what else Mr. Adams has to say.
Thank you for being here this morning. And I want to thank the supporters of all ethnic groups that I hear, particularly the men and women of the clergy that's here, that have joined me here today. And we are not surprised. We expected this. This is not surprising to us at all. The actions that have unfolded over the last 10 months, the leaks, the commentary, the demonizing, this did not surprise us that we reached this day. And I ask New Yorkers to wait to hear our defense before making any judgments. In about 30 minutes, you're going to hear a story of the case that is in front of us. This story will come from the federal prosecutors. And I ask to wait and hear our side to this narrative. From here, my attorneys will take care of the case so I can take care of the city. My day-to-day will not change. I will continue to do the job for 8.3 million New Yorkers that I was elected to do. And the 300,000 plus employees of our city government will continue to do their jobs, because this is what we do as New Yorkers. It's an insult to the hardworking people of the city that anyone would say that they won't do their jobs while this case proceeds in the background. They are dedicated public servants, and I have been one of them for many years. And they're going to continue to do their job, moving the city forward every day. It's an unfortunate day, and it's a painful day. But inside of all of that, it's a day where we will finally reveal why for 10 months I have gone through this. And I look forward to defending myself and defending the people of this city.
It's crazy because even with him saying everything that he's saying, um, he still has a large group of people who are in New York who are saying that they are against him, who are saying remove him. And it's not like this group of people, it's not like these are individuals who are just living in public housing, people who don't have a voice, people who aren't. These are people in position. These are very powerful people who have resources, who have access to individuals with finances, who are saying, "Hey, we don't like this guy. We want this guy out of here." And people with resources and people with money, it doesn't always have to be about exchanging. It just has to be about, hey, that person can care enough to say, you know what, if my friends don't like this guy, we got to figure out what's going on. And a lot of people are going and figuring out what's going on with Eric Adams. Eric Adams has been involved with, they say, the Turkish government, collecting illegal money. And, they mention the fact that he is ex-NYPD and Brooklyn or whatever. But even when you hear about stories from that, you could speak to different people and you can speak to these people online that'll tell you that Eric Adams wasn't the best person when he was a cop. He was one of the worst. And he brought these people together to do bad things in communities where there were Black individuals and people of color. So Eric, are we supposed to feel bad for him? No. It happens. Everybody plays their hand. You play your hand, right? You play your hand, you get dealt. It's simple. That's how life works.
As I've done throughout my entire professional career, I want to now turn it over to the person who started me on this journey, Reverend Herbert Daughtry.
Amen. 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 Amen.
Come on, man. Come on.
Thank you,
It's quiet.
Mr. Mayor.
It's just quiet. Listen, he can try to sit here and fake it all he wants. He's playing games. He can try to fake it all he wants. He can try. Fake it all you want. Eric Adams, it's quiet for you. It's different when, when you're like a celebrity or, like an entertainer or something like that. You do a little something, people come after you. But when the feds walked up to him and his staff, the feds walked up to him and his staff and said to his security, back up. And then they said to him, give us what you have, your cell phone, the electronic devices you got on you, and bring us to your house. We need to go on your property. When the Fed said that to him, I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong. Because the Feds don't approach me. Why would the Feds be approaching you like that, Eric? Eric is crooked. Eric is crooked. We're about to see though. Eric. I'm about to see. Get y'all back to this. Hold on. Let's see what they're talking about with Eric Adams. Eric is listen. They are on. They're on to him, man. Once the feds are on to you, they're on to you. And that's the thing. If you're squeaky clean, like listen to me when I say squeaky clean. Let me explain to you what I mean, right? Little minimal things in your personal life, they're not gonna come after you for it. Little minimal stuff at the state level is at the state level. If you're associated with somebody that's into criminal activity on the Fed level, they can come after you. If there was ever a time you were associated with somebody and they were doing things federally and you were of age, of consciousness, of awareness, they can come after you. If you're doing anything in your personal time of illegal activity on a federal level, they can come after you. So you can be associated with somebody at the moment. Any of those things can play a part. So we're not about to sit here and pretend, We're not gonna pretend, man. Come on. You count. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. That's what Yeah. Yeah, let's see what they got to say, because I want to. Wow. And look at this right here. Look, the FBI.
New Jersey is leading the nation in clean energy investments with one thing in mind. You. Our clean energy program offers more ways than ever to
The news rattling the halls at City Hall. Morgan McKay is in the newsroom breaking it all down. And what do we know right now, Morgan?
Stephen, Natasha, we're talking about a massive operation here. The FBI raiding the homes of at least 5 people in Mayor Eric Adams' administration, including 2 of his deputy mayors, the school's chancellor, and even reportedly the NYPD commissioner.
It is all about the kids. If there's any other comments that will be made, it'll be happening tomorrow.
A testy school's chancellor, David Banks, did not answer questions about the FBI raid on his home in Harlem that he shares with Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright. It is unclear at this time if the raid was targeting one or both of them, but electronic devices were seized from their home. FBI agents on Wednesday also raided the home of Deputy Mayor for Public Safety, Phil Banks, the brother of David Banks.
These are all people
Phil Banks'
connected to
attorney,
Eric Adams.
Benjamin Brofman, confirmed this for us this afternoon. Phil Banks has been entangled with law enforcement before and was previously named by federal prosecutors as an unindicted co-conspirator in an investigation into a police bribery scheme during former Mayor Bill de Blasio's administration. Banks abruptly retired from the NYPD in 2014, but returned to city government after Mayor Eric Adams took office in 2022. Additionally, numerous outlets are reporting that the FBI also raided the home of NYPD Commissioner Edward Caban. A law enforcement source tells Fox 5 that several NYPD executives, including the police commissioner, were told to turn over their phones immediately to the U.S. Attorney's Office with the Southern District of New York. A spokesperson for the NYPD would not go into detail, but said, quote, "The department is aware of an investigation by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York involving members of service. The department is fully cooperating in the investigation." On top of that, FBI agents also raided the home of another Adams aide, Tim Pearson, who is currently facing multiple lawsuits for allegedly sexually harassing female employees and is facing a separate investigation for his role in a fight at a migrant shelter. A spokesperson for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York would not comment on the investigation, but according to multiple sources, this investigation is likely separate from the federal corruption inquiry facing the mayor involving his campaign fundraising and possible ties to the Turkish government. In that investigation, Adams himself was served a grand jury subpoena in July and was forced to turn over his cell phones to the FBI. Agents have also raided the homes of his top campaign fundraiser and another one of his aides in connection with that investigation. City Hall Chief Counsel Lisa Zornberg in response said, quote, "Investigators have not indicated to us the mayor or his staff are targets of any investigation. As a former member of law enforcement, the mayor has repeatedly made clear that all members of the team need to follow the law."
Now, as Adams was leaving City Hall today, he also told a few reporters there that they will continue to turn over any information the FBI needs, and he is going to continue to be the mayor of New York. Steve, Natasha.
All right, Morgan, thank you.
With breaking news just coming in, the indictment against New York City Mayor Eric Adams has just been unsealed. Let's get right to News 4 Chief Investigative Reporter Jonathan Dienst with what the indictment and the charges are against the New York City Mayor. John.
Yeah, hi, Adam. The charges just unsealed. The indictment sent to us. Here are some of the charges. Count 1, conspiracy to commit wire fraud and receive campaign contributions from foreign nationals. Another count, count 2, wire fraud. Count 3 against the mayor, solicitation of a contribution by a foreign national. That is count 3. Count 4, a similar count of that. Count 5 charges Mayor Adams with bribery. Let me just see if there is a 6th count, if you forgive me as I go through these pages here, as it is a 58-page document that we're going through. So it is a 5-count indictment, wire fraud, solicitation of campaign contributions by foreign nationals, and bribery.
Okay. Wire fraud, solicitation, bribery, dealing with, yo, bro, listen. Wire fraud, solicitation, bribery, and they got him on dealing with foreign nationals? He's damn near breaking the Patriot Act. Yo, listen, this is crazy. See, this is the thing though, right? This is the thing I want you guys to see, right? Where they start doing little small things and then it leads up to something big. Diddy, it was the raid. We don't know if he got any signs from them in the past, but with him, as far as what we saw, it was the raid. Okay, the raid, you see with Cassie, that was one thing. Lawsuit, boom. Then the raid came, but we was like, okay, they're about to get him. And then eventually we just kept hearing it. Sooner or later, they're gonna get, and then they came and arrested him. Where Eric Adams, the first thing that I noticed that I felt was out of pocket, like I said, was when they walked up to him when he was with his security and staff and told them to back up and took all his electronics from him and told them, listen, escort us to your house. We need to go in there and get all your electronics, laptops, all of that, cameras, whatever you got. They took it all. And I said, damn, something about to happen. And they got him. They got him.
bribery among the charges included in this 50-plus page criminal indictment. It alleges in this indictment that Mayor Adams began this criminal conspiracy when he was Brooklyn Borough president, that he was taking free gifts and benefits from officials within the government of Turkey, and that in exchange, he attempted to pressure city officials to do or facilitate the opening of that Turkish consulate that you see there. That is one of the official acts the feds are claiming the mayor took. There's also an abuse of the federal the New York Public Matching Funds Program because of campaign contributions and an alleged campaign finance scheme involving foreign money that campaign matching program may have been defrauded as well. So we are sorting through these documents. Again, it's 55 pages. But again, what were the benefits that Mayor Adams allegedly got as a result? It's travel, it's hotels, it's other benefits from Turkish individuals within Turkey as they sought to gain influence with the mayor of the city of New York. Those are the allegations in this 5-count indictment. Again, bribery, one of the counts. The U.S. Attorney, Damian Williams, along with the FBI New York Director and the City Department of Investigation, expected to hold a news conference around 11:30 to detail the charges that they're filing today. But again, the mayor of the city of New York indicted. The indictment is now public. He is charged with 5 counts, including wire fraud and bribery.
Damn.
With breaking news just coming in, the indictment against New York City Mayor Eric Adams has just been unsealed.
That's crazy. That's terrible, man. Ah, man, let me see. What we got?
Today, we are announcing campaign finance, bribery, and conspiracy charges against Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City.
Oh, my God.
As the indictment alleges, Mayor Adams engaged in a long-running conspiracy in which he solicited and knowingly accepted illegal campaign contributions from foreign donors and corporations. As we allege, Mayor Adams took these contributions even though he knew they were illegal.
New York City Mayor Eric Adams has officially been indicted following a 10-month investigation by federal prosecutors. This is now the first time a sitting mayor in New York City.
I just wanna look something up for y'all. I wanna look up for y'all, right? Exactly when it was that they approached him. Let me see. Agents approach Eric Adams in New York. Let me see. Yeah, that's what I'm taking from. No. It was a long time ago. Oh, see, they're only gonna keep talking about. Oh, no, yeah, they're only showing the most recent stuff. No, I was trying to get the article from when they originally approached him. Yo.
He is facing federal charges. The 57-page indictment accuses Adams of 5 counts that include bribery, conspiracy to commit fraud, wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and soliciting improper foreign campaign donations.
Hey, don't scroll away. Come back. Because before the video continues, we just want to urge you to lend your support to TYT. You power our honest reporting. You do it at tyt.com/team, and we love you for it.
Now here you have the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Damian Williams, elaborating more on those charges. Let's take a look.
We also allege that the mayor sought and accepted well over $100,000 in luxury travel benefits from some of the same foreign actors who arranged many of the illegal campaign contributions. These benefits included free international business class flights and opulent hotel rooms in foreign cities. The mayor had a duty to disclose these gifts on his annual public disclosure forms so that the public could see who was giving him what. But as we allege, year after year after year, he kept the public in the dark. He told the public he received no gifts, even though he was secretly being showered with them.
And the individual showering him with those gifts and those luxury trips happened to be, according to the Justice Department, Turkish businessmen, which Cenk will have to speak for in just a moment. But before he does, a few more details about these allegations. So the federal prosecutors also allege that the solicitations for illegal campaign donations began as far back as 2018. After raising funds for his 2021 mayoral campaign, he agreed to take donations from multiple Turkish